Hey, it's your friend Steve. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a full episode or just a can't sleep cast. Um, yeah, so sorry, I've been a little delayed as of late. Just got a lot of shit going on. It's like, when life just comes at you and you're like, ugh, like, golly, do I have time? Not time, but more energy to. I know it's hard to say. It's hard to say like, oh, I don't have enough energy to sit down or, you know, lay down and record a podcast. But it's just more of a mental tiredness. But I just got some family stuff going on. But sorry, love you, still love you, still love all of you. Hope all of you are doing well. I'm doing all right. It's a lot of anxiety and stuff with my family and stuff. But I'm getting through it. You know, um, yeah. Now I'm up. Like shouldn't be sleeping, but love my best friend. But I don't know. He texts me weird shit. Not weird shit, but like he checks up on me and like maybe like I haven't been having the best sleep schedule. Just a lot of shit on my mind, and he's like, "Oh, maybe you have sleep apnea," and I'm like, "Oh God." I'm like, "All right," and then I wake up in the middle of the night now, and I Google sleep apnea. I was like, "Well, guess I'll be dying in my sleep. Thanks, buddy." Now I got that on my plate. He just cares. It's not his fault that I have anxiety and all this stuff. When did anxiety start? Why is have we always everyone has everyone always had anxiety, but now like the last 10, 15 years it's just been prevalent and we're all dealing with our mental issues? Cuz I feel like my parents never talked about anxiety, and I'm sure my grandfather and their generation and like they weren't like, oh man, I have such anxiety, I can't go over there and like, kill Hitler, or whatever. I don't know, maybe we're just this generation. Anxiety is real. Mental illness is real, for real. Well, obviously. But I don't know, when did it all start that we're just all in our heads more than ever? Because I'm always in my head. I'm always like, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Does that person like me? Does that person like me? I care what people think, but I also don't care what people think. I don't know if that's weird or not. But, like certain people, I have like maybe 5, 6 people, I'm like, oh God, I hope they like me. And then some people, I'm like, I don't really care. Like if like a racist person's like, I don't like you, I'm like, alright, that's fine. Or like, certain people, I'm like, whatever, that's cool. Because if you like me, I really don't like me because you're kind of like, ugh. And I'm like, But what else is going on? What's up with Brendan Fraser? Why is he like all of a sudden like everything I hear is Brendan Fraser? I hope Brendan Fraser is doing good. Where has he been? Remember when like Brendan Fraser was like a thing? He was a thing for a couple of years. I like Brendan Fraser, but apparently he's gonna be like in a Scorsese movie, and then the internet's like all buzz, and they're all like, "Oh, we like Brendan Fraser." I wonder if Brendan Fraser didn't think people liked him. Maybe he's like, no one likes me. No one's seen my movies. I don't know what he was in the Mummies movies. I don't know if I like those. The first one was alright. I liked Encino Man, or what was that one with Pauly Shore? I like that one where he was in the past with Christopher Walken. That was a good movie with oh my god, Alicia Silverstone. Real childhood crush on that. Great, she was great. What happened to her too? Where are all these people? What happens? Do they just like recycle them and they become new people? Because I have not seen her in forever either. People are probably like, "Ooh, she's on this TV show." There's too much TV shows. No, not everyone can know everything. But I do. Lisa Silverstone. She was good for a while. Clueless. Clueless is a great movie. If you don't like Clueless, I don't know. I ain't got nothing for you. It's like a movie. It's a solid movie. And then like the vampire that is Paul Rudd. Maybe Paul Rudd sucked her energy up because he is forever young. Like Paul Rudd just does not get old. I mean, it's a joke that people say, but for real though, that dude is young, always young, forever young. Back to anxiety though. This is gonna be like a little rant. I mean, this whole thing's a rant, but anyway, I think anxiety started with our generation. Well, I don't know, maybe not, because I was gonna say we need to go back to, not to be an old man with this, but to go back to losing. Little League. Because maybe that's the problem. Because Little League or soccer or like kids losing, we need to go back to being able to lose. Because I remember me losing. I mean, I played soccer. It was like 8. And we would lose. And I'd be upset. And my dad would be like, well, get better. I mean, you'll get better or you won't get better. But it's not the end of the world. Like, you know, some people aren't supposed to win. I mean, you're going to lose in life. And that's the point. You're going to lose in life. We can't just think, you know, we're going to win all the time. You got to know you lose. I mean, it's not a great thing to lose, but, you know, there's always a tomorrow. That's the issue. There's always a tomorrow. You can't be in your head all the time. And, I mean, we are all in our heads too much. But, you know, these kids don't know. I mean, my cousin's, the last experience I had, which was like 10 years ago. I mean, I go to their soccer games or baseball games, and like, you know, oh, we're not keeping score. Why not? This kid needs to know. This kid needs to know he's not good. I mean, when you know you're not good, you could either quit or you can get better. I mean, you need to be able to know you're not good. You're not good. But it's okay not to be good. And it's okay not to be okay. Because you'll get better. You're always going to get better. It's when you finally think, that's the issue. If you don't think you're going to get better, that's the end game. That's the horrible part. You need to know people love you and you're going to get better. You know, try a little harder next time. And then, if you don't win then, try a little harder that time. But, yeah, Bryan Fraser. I'm glad he's back. Like, Martin Scorsese, man, him and Quentin Tarantino, man, they really are, they resurrect a lot of people. Because, I don't know, it's just like Hollywood just goes, alright, we're done. And like, okay, I like you know, Leonardo DiCaprio. I like that. I like you know, whoever the it guy is. But why do we have to keep giving them roles? There's so many talented actors. Give everyone a chance. Like Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was gone forever. Michael Keaton's a great actor. He does comedy, he does drama, and then he was just like, and he was Batman. And he was just gone. We were just like, yeah, we're good with you. Why? Michael Keaton's talent never went away. Also, side note, make a Batman Beyond movie, and it has to be Michael Keaton as an old Batman. It has to be. It just makes too much sense. I don't know who else could be? All the other Batmans are just, you know, they're okay, but I can't see an old, like, Christian Bale. Or an old... Who else is there? I don't know. Val Kilmer was awful as Batman. I like Val Kilmer. Never mind. George Clooney was bad. Val Kilmer's another guy. Awesome actor. Gone. but he makes like, comes back a little bit. Like he was in MacGruber, great movie by the way. MacGruber, solid movie. Oh, also, sorry, this is gonna be like a little more scattered brain than normal because it's way too early to be doing this. Parallel thinking. So back in the day, I don't know, I don't know. I have a conversation with someone and I say something, and then they're like, "Oh, that was in that." No. You can have ideas, the same ideas, but then there's some people that do just straight up copy people, which is weird, dude. Like, how do you like pass that off as your own? It's weird. It's a weird thing to do. Like, you're stealing someone's joke, like comedy thieves. Like, what? Like, you could do that back in, like, the 40s, 50s, 60s, pretty much any time before 20 years ago. You could just steal someone's joke and then no one would ever know. But like, oh yeah, that was mine. I did that. That was mine. But now we have like internet. We have video cameras. Everyone, Netflix. You get all this stuff that people just see the stuff and we can instantly be like, oh, well, that was time stamped. Don't do that. Don't steal someone's idea. I mean, especially like you had like all these famous people. I don't want to throw people under the bus. Certain people would steal like, up and comers jokes. Like someone's like killer joke would be, that's their joke, and then you just use it as your like, first or second joke. But like stand-up comedy is hard because you have to like be good consistently and come up with new stuff. Like I feel like stand-up comedians really only have a shelf life. You have probably like 3-4 albums of goodness, and then you get stale. I mean, you can't do it forever. Just make your money, get out. Just start doing movies. Why not? Yeah, that's another thing. Why do comedians feel like they have to just be funny? You don't have to be a dramatic actor. But then I think it's the clown. No one takes the clown serious. And some people can't handle that. Some people need people to respect them. But people respect you more when you're who you are. Like, you're funny. And you make people laugh. You make people feel good. Don't take that for granted. I mean, you need to... Everyone has a skill. Certain set of skills. Liam Neeson style. But you're funny. And there's people that aren't funny that have to be dramatic actors. Let them be. But then you have dramatic actors that could be funny. I don't know. Who knows? I'm a dude speaking to a little mic. What do I know? Just be you. Be happy. I don't care. I don't know. And things... I don't know. What is this? Oh. By the way. PT Dubs. By the way, so yeah, that makes sense. Bigfoot, totally real. By the way, theory on Bigfoot, I'm half asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. Bigfoot is real, and he's an alien. Listen, alien. He's an alien. Has to be an alien, right? He just wanders around. He's lost here. Has like, that camouflage ability, but doesn't always use it. I feel like he's an alien. Either way, he's real. He's either an alien or, I mean, we have all these things that used to be around that people, they were extinct, blah, blah, blah. And then they find them. They find, like, they'll be like, that, trapezoid parrot has been... Trapezoid parrot. That was a weird... I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. But anyway, a parrot. They're like, it's extinct. It's gone. And then they're like, wait a minute. You mean that thing that's right there? And then, boom, they find like 3 or 4 of them. And then you're like, well, maybe they were just like, hiding or whatever. Bigfoot's got to be real, right? I don't know. but it's just like it's just a prank that everyone's doing. Like someone's like dressing up as a gorilla and going in the woods. Why? Why would someone do that? That's like the biggest long con ever. But I think Bigfoot's real. It has to be. You gotta believe in something. I mean, I believe in aliens. I believe in Bigfoot. Ghosts are iffy. I feel like ghosts are energy, and then the energy isn't. You could see the energy, but your brain has to. Our brain's complicated, by the way. Our brain's extremely complicated. Much smarter people try to figure out our brain, but it's for them to do. So it's energy, right? And then your brain can't comprehend. It's like when you eat something new and you're like, what does it taste like? Oh, it tastes like chicken. Does it really taste like chicken? No. Your brain just doesn't know how to tell your brain doesn't know what to tell you. So you're like, your brain, you ask your brain a question and your brain panics and it's like, shit. He asked me something, I wasn't really paying attention. What? Tell him chicken. And then you're like, oh, it does taste like chicken. And your brain's like, oh, thank God. Whew, that was a close one. But, I mean, I feel like ghosts are just energy. I mean, when we die, we have so much energy in our bodies. We're like stars. And then we're gone. Like, our physical body fails us. Our body fails us way before our energy does. And then our energy has to go somewhere. So our energy is just around. And then, because I don't think it's like, the whole movie thing where it's like, unfinished business and stuff. Like, oh, I never got to tell my darling Janet that I loved her. And then you have to spend the next 50 years just being around. That seems like a horrible thing to do. Or like, what was it, The Sixth Sense, where like they don't know they're dead? That'd be weird. Just like walking around. That poor kid, like, how come they never did a sequel where that kid was just in therapy forever? Because he literally was just like seeing all these people that were in car accidents and fucking decapitated. Well, I guess they weren't decapitated, but like had pipes in their, thing. And then Bruce Willis had like that head wound, or how did he kill himself? He killed himself. I can't remember how. But he had like a bullet wound, and like Bruce Willis just kept going every single day to this kid, and this kid's like, oh God, what a sweetheart, this kid. He's like, just doesn't tell Bruce. Well, then he just doesn't tell Bruce Willis he's dead, which is kind of a dick move, actually. He'd be like, yo, you're dead. Like Bruce Willis is like, oh man, all these dead people, that's tough for you. And the kid's like, no, you're one of them too. Like, why didn't you just tell him right away? Just be like, you're dead, dude. And then Bruce Willis is like, what? Yeah, Bruce Willis dies and goes to work every day. What a horrible existence Bruce Willis is in that movie. I heard Bruce Willis is a dick. Not to ruin it. John McClane's a dick. I'm gonna say John McClane's a dick. Everyone knows it's Bruce Willis. Apparently so. That's a heartbreaker when you find out someone you really like is a dick. I mean, we're all dicks. I mean, most people have dick moments. But then I wonder if it's like, is Bruce Willis a dick, or did like Bruce Willis get like, some person came up to Bruce Willis when he's like, daughter just told him she's like pregnant or something, or told him like something effed up, maybe not pregnant, something like, not having a good day. Like Bruce Willis like stubbed his toe when he woke up, or they didn't have his favorite bagel, or he was just in a shitty mood, and someone came up and was like, oh, John McClane or Bruce Willis, what's up, buddy? And he's like, oh, fuck off, I'm not in the mood. Because like when you're a celebrity, like people always come up to you and like bug you. You just want to live your life. I mean, to be fair though, they're an actor, like they chosen to be an actor. I mean, okay, that doesn't mean you need to be famous. You're just choosing to express your talent you know, it doesn't mean you want to be, someone up your ass every fucking 2 seconds. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. Some people just want to like live their lives, and then we all just make them. Also, who cares about? By the way, who cares about celebrities? Who cares? They're just like They're just good-looking people. They're good-looking people. Fair. Good point. They're good-looking people. But other than that, who cares? There's like 5 or 6 people that if I saw them, I would lose my mind. But that's about it. Everyone else, I'm like, yeah, okay. If I saw Bruce Willis, who cares? John McClane, who cares? But I mean, let them live their lives. It's cool to like see them. It's nice to be like, hey, enjoy your work, whatever. But don't bug them for autographs. I've never understood autographs. Like who cares? Like, oh, he wrote his name or him or her name on a napkin or something, or a piece of memorabilia. Who cares? I know it's just to me, I just don't understand why people get so excited about it. I mean, it's cool. It's nice to meet people that you like famous people or actors, or you enjoy their work. But I don't understand the whole thing. We're gonna call it. Nice, easy episode. I love you all. I hope you're all doing good. I'll try to do either another mini episode or can't sleep cast or something like that. I don't know. My life is in shambles at the moment. I'm alright, but it's very complicated. I love you all. Hope everyone have a great day, great night, whatever it is. Keep on keeping on. Hang in there, kitty. What else can I say? Be positive. And also, we're going to do a drink of the week, or sip of the week, or whatever. To Bryan Fraser. Good on you, buddy. I missed you, Brendan. I hope everyone's rooting for you. Everyone loves you. I don't know if you knew that, but everyone does. Everyone thinks you're great. Even the Mummy 3. We forgive you. It's alright. Was there a Mummy 3? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, love you all. Love them, Bryan Fraser. Everyone's positive energy out to the world. Love you all. Stay safe. I don't know what that means, but alright. And as always, fuck Hitler. Thanks. Bye.